What's up guys, Alex here, aka Jackshot. Today I'm going to show you from start to finish on how to make a dubstep song in FL Studio 10. I'm using the demo version, but you can use whatever version you got. I'm using it on 10.0, so let's get started. Basically, the first thing you need to do is get out your, what you need to do. So there are 5 or 6 main sort of stats that you need to have in order to make a dubstep song, and I'm going to show you what they are. So the first one is introduction, which is like a little melody that's quite quiet usually, and not very sort of bassy, just a little high melody. The second part is the main melody, which is when it sort of gets a drum beat, and you got more bass and more a louder version of the melody. And the third bit is the build up. Now this is when the drums get really fast and the music gets a little bit quiet and then really loud, and then the fourth part is the drop, which is where, like I said, where the music gets really fast, and then it kicks in with this wobble bass or anything else you want to have in your drop, and it has a really bassy drum beat, and it goes into, like, as I said, the wobble bass. And after that, it's just you keep repeating that or do whatever you want. So first of all, we're going to do the introduction. We're going to use this synthesizer called Citrus, which is where you go channels, add one, and you go down to here. Up to here, Citrus, and you click that, and it'll bring up this tab here, which has like a keyboard. It looks pretty cool, but we're not going to be using this default one because we can't really do anything with that. So we're going to go this little drop down bar. We're going to go presets. Oh crap. We're going to go presets, and we're going to go to heaven, which should be somewhere here. And you want to click that, and the sound is this, which is what I used in my other song. Right. Something like that. So I want to create a little melody. Exit this, don't worry, you'll still have it down here. Always like to click and stuff. And what you want to do is right click that and go piano roll. And you want to hit ABC. From here you want to make your melody, so I'm going to make a little one here. There you go, there's a little melody to start off with. I'm going to make that a little bit interesting, because for those of you who want to do exactly this, I'll make it a little bit more interesting if you want. And if you want to make this and just do exactly what I'm doing, there you go, there's your first little melody. And what you want to do is, once you've clicked on pattern 1, you can just left click on here and go pattern 1, and then left click all the way down here, and that'll be your intro section. So and you usually want to have it for about 2 sections, like I've done here. The second part is the main melody, so we want to add some drum beat. We're going to do the drum beat that we made in the other tutorial, which is this. Just do exactly what I'm doing if you want. I'm going to add that to here, and I'm going to do pattern 3, do the same thing, and then just do that. And there you go, there's the drum beat for the main melody. Now we want to do the louder main melody, which is usually, well, you want to have this again as the bass line, and then you want to have, sort of a higher bass line or a lower bass line. It's up to you, but we're gonna, so the note we started on was D, so we're gonna do that really high, but we're gonna make it really small, make the beat really small, so it's like that. Oh crud. Like that. And if we hear that. So yeah, then we want to do exactly the same melody as we did before. So it's going to be, as I said, just do exactly what I'm doing if you want to get the same thing. I can't really explain too much. And there you go, that's the higher bass line which I'm choosing, so it will come in with the drums like this. There you go, so let's listen to that. As you can tell, that sounds pretty cool. What we're going to do is we're just going to add another little bass line, but lower down, so I'm going to do it really low down here, but do the same thing as we did before. Yeah, so we want to do this lower bass line, which I'm doing now, and just do exactly what I'm doing. I know I keep saying that, but if you want to get the same thing, then I don't have to explain everything that I'm doing, so just do the same thing if you want to get the same sound as I've got. So, yeah, I'm just trying to add this. Come on, allow it. Yes. Alright, there you go. So now there's a lower bass line. We're going to add that to the track, and that should sound pretty cool. So let's listen. So as you can tell, it sounds pretty cool. Now, the second part is the build-up. Sorry. So we're going to add a faster drum beat, just slightly faster. I'm going to do one kick. I'm going to pattern. I'm going to do one kick, two kick, 3, 4, like that. And that should sound like that. Now you want to add that to where the normal drum beat would be. And you want to up to pattern 7 and do that again, which I just did. But put half beats in it as well, so it sounds like this. And then put that there as well. And you want to add a really fast beat, go up to pattern 8, and do the whole thing, so it sounds like this. And yeah, that's a drop. And we'll just listen to what that sounds like. We're just going to take pattern number 5, which is the low bass line, and put that in as the drop thingy, and just half it there, so that cool thing. And let's listen. I'm just going to extend the last bit again, so it sounds pretty cool. Let's listen to that again. And now, we're going to kick in with the wobble bass. Now this is slightly harder to make, not too hard though, so I'm going to show that quickly. We're going to go to pattern 9, and we're going to go to channels, add one, and we're going to go select citrus again. From here we're going to go presets, as we did before, and go default this time. And you've got a default sound, and we're going to turn that into a wobble. So you want to go to operator 1, mod LFO, and these little gauges here, you want to move up and down, and do exactly what I do if you want to get the right sound. That's all you need to do. Now you want to go to filter 1, and you'll right click on the output, left click on these F1, and left click on that again, and move them up. And then you want to go to cut LFO, and you want to delete these 2 points by right clicking and going delete. Delete that again. And you want to take the top one and move it up, and take the bottom one and move it down, and then move it all the way to the back. You want to check this little box and check tempo. And now if you listen, we've already got the sound we want. And if you go to here, SPD, you can click it and then drag it upwards, and then you can make it faster or slower. As you sound, it sounds really cool. You can also change the sound of your wobble by going to tension or tense and moving it up, as you did with SPD, and you can hear. It gets more like dirty. So yeah. So that's what we're going to do for that. Wait, let me just hear the tempo. And that's how fast we'll have it. Now, we're going to go right click on that default and do piano roll. Go down really low. and we're going to do the same melody but on the wob wob. So wob wob. So we want to do that again. Just, as I said, the same melody. Listen to that. As you can see, I just raised the SPD of that, so a little bit faster, so that sounds good. And what we want to do is we want to click this little box around here. I want to click that and highlight the whole thing. Highlight the whole thing, and then click that, and click on it, and do Control-C, Control-V, which will copy and paste it, and then just drag it out. And then we want to put it down here to an octave lower, so it sounds like this. As you can hear, it sounds really basic and really awesome. So we want to add that there and replace that from normal bass line. And we're going to put 5 in there as well, just to add in more bass. And then we're going to do a separate melody for the drop. I didn't mention this in the tutorial, but we're going to do a separate melody for the drop. It's going to be a really high pitched. So we're going to do we're going to miss out a beat, but do it like that. Just do exactly what I'm doing. And we're going to do, just to save time, we're going to highlight it all again and do Control-C, Control-V, and just copy and paste it again. So we have it like that. So it sounds pretty awesome, pretty goddamn awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to move that over a little bit. Let's just hear that. And as you can tell, that sounds really cool. So we're going to add that in at the top, and then we're going to hear the drop. The only thing we've forgotten there, it sounds really cool, but the only thing we've forgotten there is the drum beat. So we're going to go to 2, and we're going to add it in here, and then we're going to go to 3 and add it in there. Now we can just click on 2 and then click again, so we can get to it again. Click on 3 and then we can paste it again, so you can just keep doing that. So it's like a continuous process. Now we're going to hear the drop again. As you can tell, that sounds really cool. The only thing we're going to do, because I'm kind of failing at this, we're going to take away 1 beat for every one that we do on this, so it sounds a little bit better, because at the moment it sounds a bit too fast. So yeah, let's listen. As you can tell, that sounds really awesome, and that's basically your song. As you can see, we've got the introduction, the melody, the main melody, I should say, the build-up / drop, and then the wobble bass. We're going to hear the whole through one time through, so you know what yours should sound like. Let's listen. And there you go, guys. That's how to make a full dubstep song in FL Studio 10. I hope this helped a lot of you out. My next tutorial will be how to do the Skrillex talking bass in FL Studio 10 using NI Massive. So until then, I will see you later, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and yeah, bye.